Jennifer, hashtag Hey Jeff, this year, what model has the most accurate track prediction? This is the question I said that I love. And Eric, maybe can you bring up the different models so that we can actually demonstrate what Jennifer is getting at this year?
You know, the only model that we don't quite have far out is our in-house graph model, which, you know, did the best with Helene with a slightly easterly track. And it usually does. It's a higher resolution model, but obviously the European and the German model have really performed over the years.
You know that other graphic I have? It's got the 5 models on it?
That one, that's the one I want to see.
Let's bring that one up. That shows where the German model is. Give it a sec. There it is.
Jeff loves the German model, folks.
You know what? It's German engineering, folks. It's German engineering. No, I look, you know, I think to a degree the meteorology community has kind of always poo-pooed this model. They've, you know, we never really took it seriously. But I'll tell you, with Beryl, which was a storm that was a Cat 5, you remember earlier in the year, it was the only model that brought the storm towards like the Louisiana, Texas coast. The rest of the models would taken it to like Tampico, Mexico, or Brownsville, Texas. But the Icon for days and days insisted it would be in the northern Gulf, and it ended up making landfall, not quite to the Louisiana border, but over Houston, just south of Houston. So it was right. And then in the case of Helene, it showed the storm making landfall around Perry, you know, that area, and that's where it made landfall. So I got to say that I think, and we don't have statistics for this, this is just kind of like what I've observed, that probably the Icon model has been the most consistently right with its track, and it has Sarasota-ish right now.
And it's funny, it's average, right? It actually looks like the average or consensus of the models.
And pretty close to where the National Hurricane Center has their track too, by the way.
I can't help but feel like we've graduated to a point now with people who love talking weather on social media that at the end of the season, we almost need a model report card to kind of govern which, in a particular season, which model had it right. Now, the Euro gets a lot of love and on social media, but maybe this is a year where certain other models take center stage.
It's like a breakout. It's a breakout year for, you know, I don't know that we would have the stats for the Icon, though, because I think that's something that would have to be released by, you know, whoever's running the Icon over in the German government. I don't know. We do have stats. The American model, the UK Met, the European model, so on and so forth, Canadian model. I don't know that I've ever seen stats for the Icon model. They exist probably, but I haven't seen them. So we'll see.